Hi YouTube, just doing another update just to show you that the water has cleared. I have stopped with the treatments now. Sorry about the glares you will see on the tanks. So basically this tank is pretty much finished. I don't think I'm going to do too much more in here. They're pretty happy swimming around. They've got these two little islands that they go back and forth from, and Benjamin in the middle. So that's all I will do. Hi Benjamin, how you doing? Say hi to everybody. Hello. Look at him wave. Hi. There we go. Okay, so let me take you over to the big updates on these other tanks. So here are my angelfish, and they've got their breeding decoration that I just went and got from my dad. This is what they were breeding on right at the top there. So hopefully that will happen. Now let me take you tank by tank here. I'm start with this tank where you see the black guppies. This is my black guppy tank. Hopefully I want to breed a nice black guppy, hopefully a full black guppy. Like I do not, I'll have to look up the name exactly, but no silver on them, just pure black. That's the goal for that tank at this time. So they have a nice contrast with the color decorations. I mean, this is enough for any one that wants to start on their own journey. I mean, get a couple guppies. They're fairly sturdy. They won't. They should not die on you right away. They should last, right? So. And you just need a couple decorations, a little bit of gravel, get a 10-gallon tank that comes with an LED, comes with a filter already, maybe a heater to make sure the temperature is nice at 78 or something close to that. And put some dechlor to dechloritize the water, and that's basically the basics before you let it cycle for a couple of days and add your guppies in there. So that's something that looks pretty nice. I mean, if I had a nice green background in the back or live plants would look also nice. Now see the difference, how clear the water is here. It's absolutely crystal clear, right? Now when we go back down to a tank that has plants, now the water might not be as crystal clear as you like sometimes because of the plants, but it does clear up to crystal clear sometimes too. But I've noticed so far it's definitely not as clear as with the plastic decorations, right? So you can judge for yourself. I love live plants. I recommend them. If you can use them, go ahead and use them. They're not expensive, better than plastic, but that's one thing you'll notice. So correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've noticed in my tanks. Now in this tank, the blue guppies continue to live out their normal lives, and the water is also crystal clear here. And you will see in my next tank, I got my dividers, and I got two of them. So I basically divided this tank in half. And you can see that I didn't want to go through the trouble of cutting the plastic, so it's kind of wound a little bit to the side there. But that plastic divider does work well. So on the left side, I've got my yellow guppy pair, and they're doing fine. Water's crystal clear and perfect. And on the right side, I've got my red guppies. They're doing pretty well. For some odd reason, this female guppy is a little scared sometimes when I come around, but when I move back, she definitely comes back to life. So I try not to bug her too much. So we'll go back up. Now these are the 4 aquariums. Now on my second shelf, I have 2 aquariums. Now this one is not a guppy tank. I started this I've added these fish today to this tank. I had to let the water cure a little bit. See, this is a used tank and it leaks from the top here, so sometimes I have to like clean it up and put some silicone on there still. But once in a blue moon, you'll see a drop of water come down. So you got to be careful when you buy used tanks. But these two tanks here are used on the second shelf, and that's all I've got there. So now to explain this a little bit, this is a tank that is for minnows only. I'm trying to breed these, so I have a lot of food for Benjamin and company. Now, apparently, what I've done is I've taken some water bottles and I've cut the ends off, the tops off, put some gravel in the middle, and apparently that's how they love to breed. They'll lay their eggs in these. So we'll see how that goes. But I've put like 5 of them in there. Hopefully they won't fight over it. There's like 25 of these minnows, so hopefully that'll work. We'll see in my next update videos how that goes. I don't expect everything breeding all at once, but once they feel comfortable in their environment, they will live out their lives and breed if they want to. Now, this is another tank. This is my newest tank. I actually got this from my neighbor for $10 with the filter and everything, except for the divider and a couple of minor and the air puffer. So in this one, I'm trying to breed my tiger, and I bought this really beautiful female tiger guppy today. She's actually doing really good. She's only been in an aquarium about 5 minutes. So he's keeping her company while she's coming along. So she's actually very nice. She's got a yellow tail with a little bit of black on the top and bottom. And in this tank, I have my fry from the black female in this tank. Now she was originally bred with this male guppy. So this is their fry. This was their first breeding, so there's only like 5 of these guys in here, or 6. But those are their babies. They're some of them are juvenile, and there's a couple small guys there still. So that's it for the update. And I think this tank wins on water quality today. Absolutely beautiful. Makes me think of Japan and how, precise and clean. And I'll call this tank Little Japan. It definitely feels like it. All right, you guys have fun and see you next time.